So if you would condense the history of a planet to a single day, humanity is existing for just a minute and about 17 seconds.
Sustainability goes far beyond climate change. The main aspect is fundamentally how do we deal with the long term.
We're the ones researching about the climate crisis. We're the ones who know. That's why we need to take action.
I think TUM has the potential to become a lighthouse.
The idea is to have a holistic strategy, one that covers all topics at the university. Another aspect is inclusiveness.
Progress comes by bringing diverse perspectives together and bring them in dialogue. Sustainability is a word which is very broad, and I want to bring it down to real actions.
There is a lack of awareness. TUM would be a hub to give the potential ideas to the world.
The point is that we, as citizens of the world, actually have to think the impact of our actions.
For me, it's something that irradiates all realms of life.
The application of sustainability don't have boundaries. You can apply them to any single disciplines, and I think that isn't clear for everyone yet.
If we take sustainability, it always has different dimensions, and we need to think those dimensions together. Where do we create the biggest impact?
We support our founders from the development of the idea until they register their companies.
Hi, I'm Tim, co-founder of CargoKite. We enable flexible maritime logistics through 100% emission-free micro-cargo ships. I never wanted to be a founder simply for the founding's sake. For me, it had to be something meaningful.
70 to 80 startups spin out of the university each year.
They are a cornerstone of our strategy.
We need to support student initiatives, grassroots initiatives out from the student body.
We need the student participation to really be institutionalized.
The students are motivated. We need to take the stones out of their way, but we don't need to motivate them. And this is a major advantage, and we should build on that.
We have a bit more than 560 wild bee species in Germany. Almost 50% of them are in decline, which is dramatic.
The idea of TUM Bee Paradise was to increase the quality of habitat for wild bees on TUM campus in Weinstefan.
The campus management, they are doing a lot to change things, but there should be a bigger concept for biodiversity within the TUM. I think there's potential upwards.
Campus development is probably the area where we have achieved, I would say, just the very fundamentals. Our campus in Garching consumes about 5% of the energy of the ISA 2 nuclear reactor. This is massive energy.
What we need to do now is to bridge the gap between research and implementation on our own campus.
Energy is probably the biggest hurdle in creating a sustainable future. Energy is something which, whenever you use it, it's wasted. So this is the second law of thermodynamics, and we cannot beat it.
We can emulate any kind of power generation, any kind of load here. So it gives us a playground here. So we can test our control algorithms in the real time, and then we can see the impact.
The campus operation is not sustainable by now, and we find many possibilities. We have to transform the existing structures. That is somehow at the heart of sustainability. We should never think isolated any longer.
So we have had a look where we as a university have the biggest impact. And according to this, we have defined our action fields: research, education, entrepreneurship, communication and global engagement, governance and community, campus and resource management.
Are we far from it? Yes. I don't know if we will ever finish that. It's an ongoing challenge throughout the future generations.
Responsibility means that you don't go the path that you went for the last 100 years, but you always adapt to the current challenges of society.
It's not something somebody will come and do in future, it is us.